This is my current sketchbook, which I have barely drawn in. So sad. I'll bring it to Taiwan, but it's pretty hefty. This will most likely be the second to last batch before I close my shop. I'm closing my shop tomorrow, so any orders after that will be shipped on Monday. And then I'm going on holiday. So about 40 orders to pack today. Let me try and find the best way to do this. I believe I will have to reprint this book for the conventions this summer. I also reprinted the key print. I was going to leave it until after I come back so I could reprint it with the books to save on shipping, but it didn't really make sense in the end, so I have just reprinted it and I got them this morning. Weirdly, the colours are actually more accurate on this second print. On the first print they came out a little bit too dark. This one looks more like how I painted it, or how it looks on my monitor. So I'm a little bit, not miffed, but I'm a little bit concerned over the consistency of prints. But I'll keep doing runs and seeing how it goes. Like, the colours aren't bad, they're just not the same. I really like these, they're super sturdy. Yeah, the colours in the new one are better because they are like how I painted it. More balanced. If you ever get a butchered envelope, it's because I made an error in your order and have to sadly open it again. I almost did not catch this one, so I'm really glad I took a little snack break and came back to it. I gave this person a defective charm when they actually ordered an A grade charm. Oh man, this is the worst type to mess up. I'm so sorry. Can you hear that noise? It is the sound of my laptop, and it's very, very concerning. I exported the vlog yesterday twice, and I feel like it's done some collateral damage. I don't know what is going on, but maybe I should expect it to die soon. The thing is, my laptop is 6 years old. It's the 2012 model. I really don't want it to die though, because Macs aren't getting cheaper. Oh, I'm taking it on holiday too. Will it survive? Oh my god, it sounds awful. I might restart it. Gosh. I'm gonna give my laptop a little bit of a rest. Okay, I've switched it off. That did not sound good. Oh, it's been working too hard. So I've got about 25 more orders to pack today. I might have to drag some onto tomorrow because I would like to eat dinner. That would be nice. Okay, I'm gonna cook dinner first. It's pretty silent right now, so I'm just hoping it's not gonna make that sound anymore. My Intuos Pro is actually pretty old too. It's also 6 years old. Troubleshooting with sushi. Oh, look at that wide angle. So last night I packed all these orders and my shop is going to be closing tonight. This is 22nd of February. I'm going to be packing all the orders that I got last night. Hopefully I can drop everything off before the post office closes. I usually try and go before 4 p.m. It's currently 12:42. It's a bit of a late start. So we'll have to see. But any other orders that I get today until the shop closes at midnight, I'll pack tomorrow. Oh no, I can't pack them tomorrow. I'm going away tomorrow. I'll pack them on Sunday and then drop them off on Monday. And then my shop will be closed, so I should have everything done by then. And then I can actually start packing for my holiday. Cool. Let's do this. Oh, I also bought a new lens. It's the Canon 11 to 22. Sorry, it's the Canon EF-M 11 to 22 millimeters. I have had my eye on this lens for quite a while, and I just decided to take the plunge. My rule generally for things like camera stuff and filming things is that my YouTube revenue has to be able to cover it. And actually, I just purchased a new tripod too, but that was on sale. It was only like £15. So the last thing I purchased for filming is the new camera, which was last August. I think I could justify the purchase for the new lens. I absolutely love it though. It's more of a wide angle lens, don't know if you can tell. So I put the regular lens, the 15 to 45 millimeter one, on my old camera, the EOS M10. So I can actually use this for B-roll now, which would be good. This is me trying to think about filming. My old boss would be proud. So I'll be putting this print up in my shop in April. I don't know which way round it looks the best, so I try to make the composition work in different orientations. Here's the first print run, and here's the second one. The colours are a lot darker here, but they should actually look more like this. It still looks okay, and I was actually growing a likeness towards it. So when I received the second print, I was shocked to see that the colours were different. But they're more accurate now. So this one is fairly accurate as well to how I painted it, which is nice, always a good thing. It's difficult, I think, with this type of print because these prints have a velvet coating. I have noticed that prints with velvet coating come out darker, so maybe they've just adjusted something in the process. It's 12:52. I would love a coffee. I've been cutting down on coffee. Sad face. I might have a decaf though. Can't believe this pen's run out already. Barely used it. It's refillable. Just not cheap refills. Blue refill. Well done past me for being organised. Yeah, each refill is £4. It's Moleskine, what can you expect? I'll swap out a battery. It is a really nice pen though. one of the smoothest pens I've ever used. Why is this so hard to open? Recycle this one. Type. That wasn't signed. Oh, nearly sent one out that wasn't signed. What's wrong with me? Hello. Oh gosh. Wrist pains. I always injure my wrist in ways that don't involve drawing. Like, drawing is never the reason why my wrist ends up getting slightly injured or sprained. It's always because I twist it doing something else. I love the colours in this pen. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours. It's like 2:43. I think I'm going to stop here and take these ones to the post office now. Very precarious, this file. I have probably about 10 more orders left, so I'll pack those when I get back because it's going to take me a while to write up the proof of postage addresses. I usually write them out, but it takes a lot of time, so I'm going to try and make a template for myself, and so I can just type them out and it'll be a lot easier. Yeah, cool. Ow. Oh, I need to move that. Definitely slower to do it this way.
啊，有蛮好，那只要不要拍吗？
Oh, he is. That's probably why he gave up that.
He knew that that wasn't for him and he had to wait for his time. Look at it.
Because they're probably used to it.
That is 5 times as much. 사람이 좀 많아서.
那我们放远地，那个对岸有。
와, Really?
Yeah.
How come? I suppose it's partially because like, you know how I do videos now. I can actually assess the way I talk or speak.
That's good.
It is good, but it's also embarrassing. I get frustrated at listening to myself. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
but it's better to know at least.
yeah, I'm just like, I'm not coherent whatsoever. You know, think of ways where I don't have to. Is it good? I don't know, just stop stumbling over my words so much.
You speak.
Yeah, like my thoughts are the same. It's just that I can't speak that well.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's a skill. I wish I like took it more seriously when I was doing it.
Maybe
Obviously I don't want
it's a
pause.
good thing that you're learning Japanese or whatever because it will make you think more.
Yeah.
Like how you, what words you
I'm saying.
use, yeah.
Yeah. And Madeira is really good when she's explaining. She's a doctor, so she has to do.
Yeah. It's kind of funny how you're like really good friends, but
I know, I'm like Madeira, don't I just sound like an idiot? Like I'm very bad at explaining stuff. She's like, no, you're not bad at all.
good to know you.
Yeah. She's good at asking questions. I think if she doesn't get something, she'll ask me a question.
Yeah.
Then they have balls. Some skin on potato fries.
Do you want the white chocolate?
No.
I'm finding it really hard to find these.
Which one are you looking for? They're in order.
Are they?
Yeah.
They don't look it.
Which one do you want?
That doesn't look in order to me. Red bean.
Yeah. That's what I think. I ruined my hoodie. God, how good sunset.
Oh, I see the ponytail. I see it now.
Very minimal.
It is. Are you recognizing it?
Wow, look at that. It's like a creme brulee. Well, no, it's not. It's 3 ingredients. Oh, they sound so good. This one here. He does.
That's so cute. Why'd you send it to you? Send it to me.
Don't know.
And then the next one we got is from Nanny, it says.
No. It's fine, just cut it in half.
Right, okay.
You can trust this one. Actually, I want it.
That looks really good.
Usually it's cut up. This is like my favourite thing to eat.
You want to try?
I mean, it's not bad. I usually dip it with stuff though.
Oh, do you?
It's good, right?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Just
That's my favourite.
Really?
Mm.
Surprising.
Really?
Well, it's everyone's favourite, but I mean, like that, I didn't know it would be your favourite. Well, it depends what flavour you get, but the original is just called a dambi.
Doing it for them. Bato ng malibos doon. That's the one that I know.
They're called?
This one?
No, the one in Shanghai.
I can't remember.
These are white.
Yeah, it does. Something like Yunnan baht.
I only brought 200. Oh no, I did bring another 1,000.
Yo guys! I'm really into these asymmetrical type of earrings lately. I bought like a whole load of them. I guess that's new. The shells over there. Taiwan was great. I was worried I wouldn't like it as much as I did the first time I went, but I really like it just as much. The weather was a lot colder, which I don't mind at all. And I actually think I didn't pack enough warm hoodies. Gosh, my hair. Sorry, I don't know what my hair's doing. I was thinking of growing my fringe out, maybe having middle parting. Whoa, that looks really weird. Something like this. Maybe. It makes me look older, but that's fine. Probably in the right age range. Got this new light. Huh. Where's my tripod? Literally my tagline. I've been working on commissions. I actually finished 7 of them. I haven't sent them to the recipients yet. I just think that doing that type of admin stuff also takes time, so I'd rather do them all at once. Sorry guys, you have to wait. I only have about 4 left. And then I'm also working on a new sketchbook design. It's going to be an A5 one, not the square. So it's going to be about this size. It'll be the same style, just A5. Really hope I can make it look nice. Hopefully I'll show you by the end of this vlog. I really don't have a lot to update about. I guess I'll put in some of the trip to Taiwan in this vlog. I don't think I was very conscious about my filming, and it's kind of difficult to film when you're on your own and you have a lot to carry. And it rained a lot in Taipei when I was there, so when I was out I didn't always get a chance to get my camera out because it would have been difficult to film with my camera and umbrella and like not get it wet. But yeah, it was a good time to like decompress and think over things I want to prioritize and not get distracted by work or home things. Looking deeper, I guess, and like thinking about life and all that. I tend to think on a very big scale, so I often ponder about human existence. Not in like a existential crisis type of way, just in like from a curious point of view. Like I'm just very intrigued by it. So yeah, I kind of readdress my priorities. I really want to declutter soon. It's spring, so it's an appropriate time to start doing that. And then yeah, it's just kind of like gearing up for con season now. I don't know if I'll have a lot of new stuff. I don't know what I've been doing, guys. I will probably just have to double down on stickers and stuff I can make myself, because I just won't hit any deadlines for like new charms. I don't really feel like making any new fan art charms, but I want to make a Jun charm. I actually already have the design, and maybe like a group OC charm. Oh, actually, I can show you that. So I got this made as a sample because I just wanted to test out what the quality is like. It's just a pin badge, but it's printed with a really interesting texture. It's like a grid texture. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. It's really cool. For some reason they just refuse to give me a template, so I never know how much bleed to include in the design. So I think the crop's a little bit too high, but obviously it wraps around like this, so you kind of have to guess. But yeah, this size and this quality is really nice. I'm thinking of making some more elaborate type of designs, or maybe even as like compact mirrors, because I've seen some really nice quality ones and I want to go at making them. Maybe those. We are on the last week of March. Gosh. Oh, actually, yeah, I do remember what I've been doing. I've been like migrating my shop from TikTok to Shopify. A lot more work than I expected it to be. So I've been editing my theme and tweaking the code a lot, but some things are very frustrating and they take a long time to figure out. When I figured it out, it's an amazing like feeling, but then there's something else that I find and it's just taken me so long. My knowledge of coding is very basic, but I can fiddle around with it and make things work. Like I understand it enough not to break the code. God, what else was I gonna say? I realized I just don't draw in my studio vlogs, and you guys seem okay with that. Like no one complains. Oh yeah, I just want to say quickly before I go, I posted a little story on my Instagram last night. It was just like an update for you guys, because I was just mentioning how I didn't feel like posting very much and just taking a break to focus on my health, which is going well, by the way. I'm on like a cleanse because I just ate so much crap in Taiwan. And I feel like I need to like detoxify, so I've been doing that. And yeah, like a lot of you responded and sent me really sweet messages, which I didn't expect at all. Like I wasn't feeling bad or anything, it's just an update. But I think the way I think the image I used just seemed really emo, and maybe it came across that way, I don't really know, but I'm very grateful, and it kind of surprised me receiving all that support, like especially when it's unexpected like that. I just felt very loved, so thank you for like sending me those messages, or even just like if you read the story, thank you for even caring to read it. Yeah, shop update. When's this vlog coming out?
Loads of people do that.
Oh my god, I had such a nightmare. I was talking to the suppliers. He thought it was some weird attachment on top of the blackboard, and we spent like 10 emails back and forth, me trying to understand why it can't be done, and I'd be like, am I missing something? And like, I don't understand why it can't be done. And then he sent me samples of what can be done.
Oh, did they misunderstand?
See? Oh, it's so cute.
Soap monster. That's awesome. I was gonna do like a soap. I don't know, because I always go over the top and then like I never give myself enough time, whereas I really should just go, you know, so just that's it. Don't need to do anything.
That's quite cute too. I'm working on the charm for John. I want him to be a little bit bigger than the key one. He's going to be the similar size to the clock one. About this size.
He was like saying that like he wants to draw a lot more, and so we just like made a pact that we'll draw every day in April.
Yeah, it's good to do it with a friend. On the agenda today is finishing up all of the preparations I need to do to get my shop ready for the relaunch on Saturday. Though I'm not putting up any new stock. I'm just putting up the leftover stock I have right now, because I'm actually moving, guys. You won't see this place for a while, maybe I'll be back here sometimes, but most of the time you'll be at my new place. So I'm actually moving cities as well, so still in the north of England. Ooh, running out of battery, hang on. I have quite a few books and charms that I could bring with me, but it might be easier if I'm able to sell a lot of the stock first and then just order new stock when I've fully moved over. I have to order new stock anyway for the upcoming conventions, so I'm gonna hold a little mini sale on my store. I've never held a sale like this, like a site-wide sale. It's not gonna be a common thing, so if you do want to grab something, then you can use this code on the screen to get 10% off. My new shop is on Shopify now, and I just really hope everything runs smoothly, because setting up a Shopify has been, I think I'd use the word tiring to describe my experience so far. It's not a bad platform, it's just there's a lot of caveats and like things you have to like work around. Even though TikTok had kind of a basic user interface, it just worked, like everything worked really like how you would expect it, and it's very responsive, and the dashboard is really like modern and new, whereas Shopify kind of feels like one of those websites where it used, like, I don't know how old Shopify is, but it feels like one of those sites where they came from web 1.0 and like they've tried to upgrade to web 2.0. Are we on 2.0 still? Yeah, so I think we're still on 2.0. Yeah, so yeah, it feels like a site that was built in web 1.0 and has moved to web 2.0, and everything is just like clunky and not great. Kind of slow. So there's that. So we'll see how it goes. Because of that, Squarespace is still tempting me over to their platform, but I think that e-commerce still needs a little bit of work. Yeah, you know, there is no perfect solution. I've said this before, like TikTok was the one and now they're gone. So that's it for the shop really. So I'm currently making some new merchandise, but I won't have it up until maybe the end of April or the start of May. Probably the start of May, and yeah, hopefully I'll have moved in by then, but I'll still be like sorting things out. It's weird because like I went to Taiwan as a holiday, and I did do work there too. I did work in my shop and did commissions, and I really enjoyed it, but as soon as I came home I still felt like I needed some space because I was eating so much junk. I felt like I needed to do a reset and a cleanse as well, so I've been doing that. I'm just like slowly reintroducing foods now again, so I'm feeling pretty energized. My main reason like is because I want to heal this thing and this one here. They are improving a lot, so it's a good sign, but I do miss coffee. I've got a really jam-packed summer coming up. Yeah, after I moved in I'm going to London, and then I've got to start comp prep after that at the start of May, and because MCM London is the 24th, I think. Starts on 24th, something like that. So I'm going to prepare for that. CP is also going to be coming, so got to prepare for her visit. Yeah, just chugging along really. I have been doing my self-assessment tax return, and it just blows my mind like this past year. I just want to say like a huge thanks to everyone who has supported me the past year. It's just been incredible, and I can't actually believe it. I'm able to afford things like with just my art now. I can't express it in words, but I'm just so grateful, and I will keep working hard. Hopefully things will continue to be steady. Like where I'm currently at, I'm really happy with, but obviously I don't want to be complacent. I'm not very more money oriented at all. I just want to have time to be able to create and like make good things. I don't know what I'm saying. And when you're in this type of career, like, I don't know if you call it career, but like if you're in this type of self-employed independent artist career, well, I find personally that I can't constantly create things like products and stuff. I get really worn out. It burns me out a little bit, so I always have to like have ebb and flows of creativity and productivity. I'm quite patient with myself when it comes to creating things, because even when I'm in like a really long ebb period, I know that it will eventually lead to like a huge burst of productivity, because I'm like resting and regaining my energy. I've only really recognized that in myself over the past year, so I'm much kinder to myself when it comes to like taking breaks and like prioritizing other things like my health, instead of just like constantly working. I think it's really helped with my productive periods being very productive, and it produces like a much better outcome than if I was just kind of like mediocring my way through every day. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, everyone's different, so everyone works differently. Consistency is good though. I wish my life had some more consistency, to be honest. Small appreciation for my bear t-shirt. Today I'm packing orders I received over the weekend. Thank you so much to everybody who's placed an order. I set up like a 10% off moving sale because I have all the stock which I kind of want to reduce, so then I just have like less things to take with me. and all the sketches 2018 sold. Thank you everybody who was interested in that. I will be restocking it once I've once I've settled in. So I'm just packing those. I packed a few of them yesterday and I've written out all of your names here, and then I printed out all the labels. That was a bit of a hassle to set up with Shopify. I'm actually using the same app as I used on TikTok, so it's not bad, but I didn't save the template I had, so I had to redo the template, but I completely forgot how to do that. So I was like fiddling around with that for a bit before I figured it out again. In the future, I really want to trial one of their Royal Mail apps, but I'm gonna do that after my 6-month free trial has ended. I'm still tempted to switch to Squarespace, but I just have to like kick that side of my brain out telling me to, because I'm still unsure about Squarespace e-commerce. Oh, let me just quickly show you these cute Patreon stickers I've got from Joy-san this month. I also saved the little recipe card that she sent to everybody. It's really cute. You can choose like which sticker set you want next month. So I've chosen taiyaki. I actually really like mochi. Like mochi is one of my favorite like desserts or sweet foods. But I think taiyaki would be really cute. So yeah, sorry, we just went off course. It went completely off course. And then I also had some damaged ones that I will be packing as well, which have all sold. Probably sold about half of what I've got left here of Equinox. There aren't that many left of these either, and this is the final print, at least for a while. Sketchlogs I actually have to reorder because I ran out of Sketchlog 1. I keep forgetting to do that though. It's because I was going to switch the printing company I use, trying my best to pack everything with the supplies that I already have instead of buying any new supplies. But I've only got like this amount of backing board left. But luckily I have these hardback envelopes. I have small bubble mailers for like single charm orders, and then I have this size bubble mailer for people who buy multiple books. I also have these book wrap envelopes. Those are what I'm using up. So yeah, I'm hoping I'll actually won't have that much by the end of this. Though I am ordering charms for the convention next month. They might get delivered to my new place depending on if I figured out what the mail system is like there. I'm actually a little bit nervous. I really hope that the way parcels are received is like secure and everything, because I do get a lot of deliveries with stock and things I need for like the business. Yesterday I repackaged some of the key charms, so I did that. I still have some left over. I didn't really expect to get that many orders because there isn't really anything new that I've stocked yet. I never know where you guys come from, but thank you for ordering. So yeah, I'm gonna do this now. I don't know how long this vlog's gonna be because I actually finally started to edit last night, just randomly on a whim. And I actually don't have as much footage as I thought I did for Taiwan, so I'm going to edit this vlog as like a mishmash of stuff, and then the next vlog we can have like a moving vlog or something if everything goes smoothly. Yeah, thanks for all of your patience, guys. Maybe you can have like one last look. Like I didn't even bother like finishing this because I'm moving, so I just like shoved everything on there. But here's a final look at this little study room. I've had a lot of memories now here and achieved a lot of milestones, and I think, you know, and this room isn't bad. It's not a bad size at all. My new place isn't actually going to be that big because I'm moving into my own flat. So I don't actually have like a separate room to do work in because it's just a 1-bedroom flat. I think I'll miss this a little bit. I could always come back though. Say goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.